Welcome back, guys, to Final Fantasy VII Remake Intermission, where last episode, after finishing off our poster gathering for Old Snapper after sneaking up on a sleeping dog, we headed back to the Avalanche base to meet with Sonon, joining up with Yuffie's new underling as we then continued to scope out the slum. Fort Condor was our next quest target as we took on the Shinra middle manager Johnny and then Jesse as we work our way up the ranks, with Noya awaiting us to obtain some unknown goods. It's just an excuse to talk to all our old friends, isn't it?
Well, if you're gonna insist. But this is the last time, got it?
So you can replay them, but I'm good without doing it. So I guess the next one is... Wait, is the next one Roche? Yes. Roche is not the Grand Master.
You see that? Got any mobile hats?
Is there really nothing more to spend the coins on in terms of, like,
if it isn't my
guys?
favorite ninja, good to see you again.
Yes, there is actually more to get. Elite Shock Trooper ranged. Slug Ray Facility ranged. Sentry Gun defense. I have... How many coins? 8, so I can purchase them all. Or I could buy a board. Assassin's board. Total units of 6. Fire haste. ATB charges 7. Speed 2. Speed 2 sounds good. Let's buy an assassin's board.
And if you ever find yourself with a few spare coins, remember old Snapper.
It's like, when do we get into the story of the DLC, you wonder? Well, not until we've cleared an area. Fort Condor's actually pretty fun, to be fair. It's a short and sweet minigame. Time limit really helps as well. Yes, flooding one side is the strategy. That just makes sense, because you only need to go down one side. You don't need to fight both. Why would ya? Roche!
Back for more? Such youthful determination! I love it!
I mean, this is the first time, but you know. Let's put on the assassin board. We only get 7 ATB, but we get the ATB faster. We have less HP or less damage. No, we still have more damage than our base board. That's not too bad. He's got a more balanced thing, including a moth unit, which has 600 health and 120 damage. That sucks. So, I mean, I need 2 good greens, but the greens are likely to be, like, faraway units. The reds are more likely to be up and against us. Cutters as well? I mean, I have the riot barracks. I have the blast ray now, I guess. So I want... Maybe elite security officer, yeah. I need a really good green unit. Slug ray facility sounds good, but... Or grenadier. You got your shock troopers too. And I quite like the elite grenadiers. So if we're looking at what we've got for taking out the green stuff, it's two big heavy units. We're building up our speed faster now. I probably do need another green unit because that thing's probably heavy duty. Let's go with an elite shock trooper and leave it at that. See, I might lose. Yeah, this might be difficult. Okay, red unit, and it's attacking into the sky, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, it might be more my problem is that he's in the sky. Yeah, so that's just going to have to be killed by my bird. It's a little bit of a bad matchup. I've just chose the wrong unit to fight that guy, haven't I? Blue's good against red, so... Slug Ray would have been the better choice. Right, we can't attack up. That red guy's gonna be chunking me quite a lot and quite often. It's taking out everyone, in fact. Maybe you could take out the guy in the sky. So at least they can attack the same units as them. Okay, we need some red. Supposedly those missiles hit no one. Right, thanks to haste at least, or things just speeding up quite a bit. I'll actually speed them up with my haste spell and push them onto the Condor. Wasn't a terrible idea by the look of it, was it? Moth units appeared though. Hello, that's mean. I didn't say you could put anything up there. I mean, I'm in the lead, so he's trying to like even things out by attacking my main bit. Meanwhile, I actually did break through on this side. Now they can fight each other. They're stuck there. I'm not even using my spells, really. Elite Trooper's dealing with his own. Oh, actually, it's perfectly fine in the end. I guess I just... The ATB bar feeling fast was better. Elite Heli Trooper Vanguard was obtained.
Well played, my friend. And to think, I thought I'd best you easily.
Wait, did you just call me your friend?
But of course, with that display of passion, you've more than proven yourself worthy. Henceforth, you shall occupy a place in the pantheon of my closest companions. When next we meet, it will be on the open road, the wind in our hair. Just don't make me come looking for you, my friend.
Sure thing. Can now challenge rank 3 players. Who's a rank 3 player then? There is but one. And it is Biggs. Wedge. Biggs. Wedge? It's Wedge. Oh god, I've not mixed them up now, have I? Wedge Antilles! Biggs Dark Lighter!
There, don't.
So, I couldn't help noticing your Fort Condor set. Got time for a game?
It'd be my pleasure.
Then let's do it up. I gotta warn you though, I'm kind of an expert at this.
Pretty sure I'll hold my own. I eat experts for breakfast.
Oh, is that right? Well, you can talk the talk, so let's see you walk the walk.
My head's gonna start to swim. Wow, that's a board! And it's a 2-speed board with like 8 battalion board. Oh my goodness. These things are way stronger than what I've got. Wait, am I supposed to proceed with the game before I can continue to fight them? It's actually looking like it.
There, don't.
Hey, we should make our own.
I could have proceeded the game all this time and I didn't realize. But that looks like a hint about progressing further, if anything was. They're way better than my units.
Wow, wow, wow.
Unless this guy has better stuff.
Any Condor coins?
It's Assassin's Board 2. So this is total units of 5 as well, with 9 ATB charges, 2 arrows, a slow, and a blizzard. Got the Cutter Vanguard. So That's what I bought there. Helicopter defense and sledge room defense. Either you'd have to
Come back
keep
anytime.
doing
You,
it,
Soft shell are always welcome.
People have been talking.
fight them over and over, or not. Of course, I don't know how the sub-quests, side quests are in the DLC versus thingy.
There. Don't worry. Sure, we can go again. Show me what you got.
Well, I need to figure out how good the new thing I bought was. I mean, even without an ATB2, I don't think you stand much of a chance. Did it gain a thing, did it? Is it because I won? Or was it because I just got it off of him? Yes. The unit I just bought is a 600 damage unit. And it's good against at least all those greens. But even their green is higher than my green. I'd give it a go. Nothing stops me from losing horribly, right? Is there any better green unit for me? If only I had like the bigger Ray facility. We did get the elite teletrooper, but that's not exactly that much more damage. And maybe if things don't shoot up very much. But there's a helicopter. Oh no. Yeah, losing is fun after all. I think this is a loss. I have to be reactive anyway. Which way are you going? So I guess as long as I'm adequately reactive and using the things while keeping the same ATB. The units they take to summon takes a lot longer though. Higher cost. I can summon a lot earlier. I've got to summon before I max out. Which way are you going? Which way are you going? Oh my goodness, you just wiped out that unit instantly. Which way are you going? What are you going to do? Poison my good unit? We get. I mean, I'm technically winning for damage. If I wasn't poisoned, life would be even better. Oh, the poison's just on the board there forever? Oh god, that's bad. Oh god, it ran out right on time. Lucky for me, I feel. Right, well, I've done damage to that side of the board. And they haven't. I can hit that with some fire there. Still got haste. Oh god, what do I do about you? Yeah, things aren't working out that well on this side. I'm being pushed back because I wasn't expecting a helicopter. Oh my goodness, a summoner? That's really bad. Will that choose the correct target? No, you need to kill the target to your right. Help. Sneaky guys. Oh my god, the amount of units is just leveling up. I am somewhat incapable of dealing with the rush we've got going here. Oh my goodness, all the weakness markers coming up. I need you to kill the red unit. No. Can you hit any of these guys in the sky? Sudden death? I thought I'd win. Oh wait, I should be attacking this. I've attacked the wrong target. I should be trying to sneak up this side and just rush in. But now he's regen to maximum, so it's the first time anything dies. I think we've lost. As soon as a red unit comes in, life's kind of bad. I have haste to cast still, but I don't think that's going to solve the situation. Oh no! Yeah, that's game. There was probably a point that I could have won that. But it just didn't work out. Birdies, get them! My bird! I'd had to ascend a lot of units up the side.
Haha! Told you I eat experts for breakfast. But if you're game, I'm always up for brunch.
Right, well, okay. I don't think I can beat him yet. And I think there's probably more boards to get, but I don't even know. And Rama kicked my ass, so I'd have to assume I can come back here again. So after like 2 hours here, maybe I will move on now. I was wrong. But when am I not?
You guys all set?
Let's just go.
Okay, streets are kind of a maze, so stay close.
So Noya, where are we headed?
To pick up your IDs. There's no way to get topside without them.
But I thought DJ was getting our IDs. What happened with that?
He is, but those are different. It takes more than one ID, or even 2, to survive in this town. Don't forget, Midgar was built by Shinra for Shinra.
Those tyrants!
Put the claws away, boss. At least while we're in Shinra territory. Whoa.
Bombers are in hiding, are they?
So Yuffie, what do you think of the Undercity?
Way too crowded. I can't stand it. Ugh, and the stench. How can anyone live here?
Gotta agree with you about the smell, but you get used to it quick enough.
And the crowd stop bothering you eventually. The place can grow on you if you give it a chance.
Wait a second. Are you actually saying you like it here? I thought you hated it.
Midgar isn't the enemy. Shinra is. I know W's don't really see the distinction, but we do.
Then what was that stuff on the news? About a reactor blowing up and all. No way that was an accident. It had to be Avalanche.
Shh. Sorry.
What's up?
Those guys there are from the Splinter cell.
Splinter Cell?
They used to be with Avalanche, but left after a policy dispute.
Wow, look who it is. Loving your work. So how many reactors is that now? Wait, where's Cloud?
We lost him.
You what?
He will be okay though, right?
Well, of course he will. A little fall ain't gonna stop a hard ass like him. He'll come swaggering back before long, you mark my words.
Yeah, I guess he will.
Now, can we talk about President Shithead? Spouting all that crap about us? That lying son of a bitch! Working for Wutai, Avalanche ain't nobody!
Barrett!
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of sons of bitches, I heard that Wall Market's very own Don Corneo has his stooges out looking for you.
Huh?
Is that so? Don't got time for no low-level mobsters. We got Shinra in our sights. Tifa, you and I both know this is far from over, right? Might as well get some rest while we still can.
Right. You know what? I think I am gonna look into this.
Good luck out there.
They're the ones who blew up the reactors.
Cool. Should we say hi?
No, better not. After what they've done, you gotta assume Shinra's on their tail. Should keep our distance.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
I'm avoiding them, eh? Even if I tried to.
Weird.
Even if I tried.
The people in the Splinter cell, they couldn't care less about collateral damage, long as Shinra goes down.
So what's wrong with that? Sounds good to me.
We're not out to blow Midgar up or tear it down. We want to save it from Shinra. Look around. 9 out of 10 of the people living here are innocent bystanders. We can't level their home to take down one company.
Well, that company almost leveled our home, and they've got to learn their lesson.
Yeah, I get that.
Gotta admit, I'm surprised you agreed to work with us.
We're just doing what we think is necessary to build a brighter future. That's all there is to it.
In other words, you're working with us so we don't work with your old buddies, knowing what would happen if we did.
Can we table this for later, maybe? Not sure now's the best time for heavy topics.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. Consider it tabled.
Going in there then, yeah?
So, what exactly does this ultimate materia do? I'm guessing you have big plans for it?
Like after we steal it? Well, the more materia you have, the stronger you are, right? So once we've got the ultimate materia, we'll be stronger than anyone.
I guess you will.
It's gonna be awesome!
And not just that. By sneaking into Shinra HQ and snatching their most prized possession from under their noses, not only will we deal a massive blow to their morale, but we'll prove to them that while Wutai might be down, we're not out. That the gist of it, boss?
It sure is!
See that one?
Well, hello there, hot stuff. How'd you like a shot at the big time? With those looks, I guarantee you're golden. So what do you say? Ready to be queen of the Undercity?
Hey! What am I? Chopped liver?
Kid doesn't need to hear this.
You'll be a good girl and cover your ears, okay?
You'd be living and working in the most luxurious residence in all of
You want me to
Walmart.
be one of Corneo's brides, is that it? Which makes you a person of influence, right?
Oh, so you know your stuff. But I'd say I'm more of a helping hand. So why don't you help me help you?
Let's get going.
What are you doing? Get your hands off me! Ugh.
Now don't go playing hard.
Know any kids who can do that? No, you don't, because I'm an adult. Also, I'm pretty hot stuff myself, thank you very much.
Sure. Whatever helps you sleep at night, little girl. But if you want to pull up a seat at the grown-ups table, be my guest.
Go on and get fully wrapped up. Happy turn.
I will back out! Starting nuking you from range while Mr. over there just doesn't even bother to attack me. Right, first one is weak to fire.
Okay,
Not you, though. Let me just juggle you while Sonon deals with you otherwise.
I'll slit your throat!
Help, I'm being slit.
I'll obliterate you!
Help, this guy with a knife. Sonon, get the guy with the knife. Well, I've made one just jump around the place all the time. Pretty sure he's weak to fire as well, as they all are. More happy turtle music!
You're gonna get what's coming to you.
No mugging or stealing here, though I probably should. Guess we haven't assessed you yet, but... You're but a lackey. A small common lackey. Doesn't stand a chance. Now, how do I do a cool thing?
Gonna knock you down.
Synergized attacks. Yuffie and Sonon's synergized attacks make enemies susceptible to staggering are highly effective against pressured foes. And both Yuffie and Sonon have ATB charges available. They can form energized versions of a number of their abilities. Note that Sonon's ATB gauge fills up more slowly than when he is synergized. Press L2 again to disengage.
Ready?
Got your back.
Ow! All of a sudden, a big hit came in. Luckily, Sonon's just boshing him about a bit. I never got to use the synergized attack. That stab was pretty hardcore.
Hey, at least you tried.
You're gonna eat those words, you smug piece of shit.
Boss! Boss! You're not gonna believe this! The hottie of the century just fell right into our lap.
She did?
Goods under the hood, junk in the trunk, and down for a bumpy ride.
Sorry, ladies, but after careful consideration, we've decided to go with a more qualified applicant.
Let's go!
See you around.
Okay.
I guess
who were those
we leave him
creeps
to it.
anyway?
Don Corneo's talent scouts. They'll say and do just about anything to get unsuspecting girls back to the Don's mansion.
I thought it looked seedy. Guess you'd have to be a scumbag to build a place like that.
Oh, and how do you know what it looks like?
I saw it while I was scouting the area.
Yes, scouting. I don't know if I can go back or if there's a vent back there if I do. It seems though that the quests that we left behind are still there.
Well, we're here. Now we just have to wait.
Wait for who?
Not sure. We used to have someone who could make fake IDs in-house, but they went off with the Splinter cell. We've never dealt with this particular vendor before.
Hey, what's up with that guy?
Mako poisoning. That's what happens if you don't make the grade as a soldier, or when the military's done using you.
Just another one of Shinra's victims.
Them again? Shinra's so gonna get it.
If it's Shinra you've got beef with, you'll be needing these. Can't access the plate without them. They're gonna scan for those things on the train, so make sure to keep them on you.
Thank you.
Hey, hold up! Try it. You'll love it. Foreigners and their weak jaws.
We should probably head back and wait for Gigia.
Enjoy your material while you still can, Shinra, 'cause we're coming.
Not yet, boss. With things the way they are, we can't just go strolling up to the front gates. We're gonna need Avalanche to help us bypass security before we can do anything.
Aww.
Materia researcher, I guess she is, yes. Alright, well, back seems to be the way. Past you. Standing over there. So you keep saying. Let's heat up Sonon. Take this and break our way through a shortcut by the look of things. Kindred cord. That'll do. That'll do. I'll just remodel things as I wish. Doesn't matter what anyone else wants. Whoa. Could have jumped over it. Won't bother. Through it. Here's the only way. I'm pretty sure those bean scanners hidden weapons. Yeah, wouldn't be wrong with it. Foreigners and their weak jaws, after all. Alright, Sonon did get... We got the Kindred Cord. Reduces HP cost for synergized abilities. Let's do it for you. He did obtain that. I could modify his materia setup so he has to heal himself. So if I'm getting beaten the crap out of when I'm not understanding the combat system, we haven't played God knows how much of. Hello, pigeon!
What?
Huh, what's this about? Change of plans. Go to the pillar. We'll explain there. Hurry. Gigia.
Change of plans?
The S7 pillar?
Otherwise known as the roof of the slums. Follow me, guys.
Why does he need us to hurry? I don't like the sound of this.
Well, if you ask me, it's high time things picked up around here.
You like living in the fast lane, huh?
Yeah, I'm not your garden variety Wutaian. I'm a rare bloom.
More like a mutant.
Ooh, I'm so gonna use that.
Almost there.
Sorry, lady.
Hey, that's Gigia.
You're right. Hold up.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Answer me. Well, look, a Moogle. Huh?
Stop!
We gotta help.
You two go after Gigia. I'll head back and tell the others what happened.
That way. Boss, we might not be back for a while. Best to stock up before leaving.
Okay, you've told us at what point things don't go on. Equally, it sounds like we are coming back. So that's nice to know. You say stock up on items, but of course we've got vendors for that. So these quests can wait for the future by the look of things.
Why do you hide from me, my friend?
Okay, Roche. Let's go!
Do you have any idea what Gigia actually did?
Whatever it was, he probably did it for us.
Well, now I feel bad.
No time for that, boss.
Right.
Only a little bit bad. Just hearing Roche just shouting from the side every time. What's going on around here? We need to check out this vendor.
That's such a cute hat. I love Moogles.
When you say stock up, I guess I could take some more Phoenix down. And how much money do I have? 5,000. You only have 9 stock? Oh no, it's because I gotta do the left. Yeah, I'll stock up a little bit. Thank you. Excuse me.